Hey there, recovery fam! Welcome back to Scott's Thoughts, where you never have to feel alone. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe and warm. If you're new to the community, don't forget to hit that big red support button down there and ring that bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos or streams. And share the videos on other social media. So yeah, I'm here with another reading for you from the Just for Today book. So the Just for Today book is a daily reading book. It gives you something to think about during the day, and it gives you something to strive for and stuff like that. And it's been a very useful tool in my recovery and in my daily living. So today is January 18th, and the reading for today is called The Simple Inventory. And every reading has a little saying before the reading. So the saying for today for the simple inventory is continue to take personal inventory. Means that we form a habit of looking at ourselves, our actions, our attitudes, and our relationships on a regular basis. And that's from the basic text of one of the 12-step programs I go to, page 42. And the reading for today is, the daily inventory is a tool we can use to simplify our lives. The most complicated part of taking a regular inventory is deciding how to start. Should we write it out? What should we examine? In how much detail? And how do we know when we are finished? In no time, we turn a simple inventory into a major event, a major project. Here's one simple approach to the daily inventory. We set aside a few minutes at the end of each day to sit quietly and check our feelings. Is there a knot, big or small, in our gut? We set aside a few minutes at the close of each day to sit quietly and check out our feelings. Oh, I just did that. Okay, so is there a knot, big or small, in our gut? Sorry, guys. Okay, so it goes on. Do we feel uncomfortable about the day we just finished? What happened? What was our part in the affair? Do we owe an amends? If we could do it over again, what would we do differently? We also want to monitor the positive aspects of our lives in our daily inventory. What has given us satisfaction today? Were we productive, responsible, kind, loving? Did we give unselfishly of ourselves? Did we fully experience the love and beauty the day offered us? What did we do today that we want to do again? Our daily inventory doesn't have to be complicated to be effective. It's a very simple tool we can use to keep in daily touch with ourselves. And then at the very end of each reading, there's also a just for today. So just for today, I want to keep in touch with the way I feel in living this life I've been given. At the end of this day, I will take a brief, simple inventory. So that's the reading for January 18th, the simple inventory. So the simple inventories for me in my life, that means just at the end of the day, it's okay. Well, how was my day? You know, what did I do today in my life that I may need to make amends for? Did I hurt someone's feelings? Do I need to go and approach that person and make an amends and try to make things right? And also it was important that I learned really in recovery from even my first sponsor. He told me then that when I do my inventories, especially when I was doing my 4th step and stuff like that, to find those positive things within myself too. And that was really, really super hard in the beginning because I didn't see any positive within myself. I didn't feel worthy. I was always full of all that self-loathing, and it was really, really hard to find those positive aspects of myself. But you know, I had some. I know I've always been a nurturer. You know, I've always tried to do even though I might have, my motives and stuff like that weren't always bad. You know, I was always trying to be helpful, and I was always trying to be there for other people and stuff like that. So those are some of the little things that I was able to find within myself. And as hard as it was to find those little things were they were the building blocks of the recovery I have today, the life I have today, you know. And little by little I was able to find more and more positive aspects of myself. And also it became the instead of the negative and all that negative stuff being the norm in my life, the positive stuff slowly began to be all the positive stuff in my life. And I built on that, you know. We're not bad people. We're sick people with the disease of addiction. You know, so I had to see that within myself, that I wasn't a bad person. I always went out there with a positive intent. I just didn't know how to apply positive tools, positive coping tools, positive communication skills. You know, I didn't know how to be present. I didn't know how to be present for my partner, or my kids, or an employer, or anyone in my life, because I didn't know how to be present for myself. You know, when I started to find those positive aspects of myself, I had my self-esteem started to grow and to flourish and stuff like that, and I became a bit more confident in myself. You know, and the little things that I started changing in my life, like my vocabulary or the environments I would put myself in and stuff like that. People slowly seen me changing. We hear a lot in recovery of how people see the changes within ourselves before we see the changes in ourselves. Sophie, come on. Here's Sophie. So yeah, so you know, it's a very powerful tool to be able to sit down at the end of your day and say, okay, how did I do today? You know, did I do good today? You know, or do I need to go make an amends? You know, but I'm able to do that. I'm able to. We talk about when we're wrong, we promptly admit it, right? So I do my best to do that today. I clean up today's wreckage so it doesn't pile up into something bigger it doesn't need to be, right? So doing those inventories are a crucial part in my daily living today. So yeah, that has been the reading, a simple inventory, and that's today's reading for January 18th. So yeah, here's Sophie. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the reading for today. Yeah, it keeps me doing the readings keeps me accountable too, because sometimes I fall short and I don't do my readings and stuff like that. But it's a good tool to be able to pick up a book and read something that's going to be beneficial throughout your day, right? So yeah, if you are new to the community, please hit that big red support button down there and ring that bell, and share this video with maybe someone who might enjoy a positive message to help them start off their day. So yeah, so I hope you're all doing well and staying safe and warm, and I'll see you all again very soon.